the previous part of that didn't go live public, but okay. Here we go. Opening laps of the Junk Energy All-Star Race. Walker, an unprecedented event here. He's allowed to race after getting wrecked out of the open. Interesting how they decided to place him.
He won the fan vote.
Apparently, but he's in the race nonetheless. Little breakaway here from this front pack. This pack of 4 behind trying to link back up. See a bunch of guys that were in the booth for the open. Here comes Love the Dub to the high side on Trick Olympic.
And little fun fact, last year's All-Star Open winner, Ethron, and this year's All-Star Open winner, Ethron,
in the back.
And last year's stage winner, Cam and Joshua.
Do you think this is a... Do you think this is a little strategy here? Maybe these guys are trying to play a little strategy. They know they're getting that comp yellow at lap 35. Do you think they're just trying to play it safe here?
Yeah, I think you're trying to play it safe here. Because, I mean, if you're in the back, I think you have a better chance because everyone on that comp yellow is going to wreck.
Now, we don't have an invert the field at the comp yellow. But, oh, we got a wreck. Oh, looks like they saved it. Ooh,
yeah,
Gamer Boy.
I think it's a very smart strategy by Ethron and Cam and Josh. Very, very smart plays. As long as they don't lose the pack on the next go-around.
Ooh, looks like Gamer Boy and Captain stack up a little bit and they go to the back. There's Mojo trying to help Love take the corner, looks like. This track is very unique as the corners are much more skinny than the straights here, so it funnels very easily, and that's where we see a lot of the mayhem happen.
Yeah. Oh, and it looks... Never mind.
Welcome, Interghost. Unfortunate end to your open.
Interghost, could you go through a play-by-play of that move that you attempted?
Interesting comments from Interghost. But anyway, we in the opening laps here. Looks like G-Cox has lost the draft of the front pack. Mojo leads.
Mojo Morris is in
How about
the lead.
Daytona 500 winner Rod gets a shove from Captain Mousecop.
Yes, indeed. And Mousecop goes into the lead. And Gamerboy is going to try and get a draft off of him here. Goes to the inside.
Mousecop never won the All-Star. Oh, and he gets a tap from Walker. Walker goes around.
Spins into the middle. That's
real karma right there.
Looks like
our fan vote winner, and it looks like he's raging.
I'm going to die.
Yeah, it looks like Captain got a little tap from Walker there, and that spreads it out even more.
So I'm not.
They're passing it right now. They're passing it right now.
What is he doing?
I died, bro. Get off the track, come on. Okay, never mind. It's gonna black screen me.
Here, get off. Yeah, there, you're good. Walker all by himself in the back. He will get that comp yellow though.
Yeah, it looks like Bear and Glenna are catching on to Ethron and Cam and Josh's strategy of hanging in the back.
These guys have gained a couple spots because of that wreck.
Yes, indeed they have. They're playing it smart. They're playing their cards right. Maybe one of them will wind up winning. Will Cam and Josh win it again? Will Ethron win it?
Josh trying to go back-to-back in the All-Star race.
And keep in mind, these two...
Get up there.
Climb the fence.
In Cam and Josh's win, he had to qualify to win. He had to qualify in the Open. He won Stage 1 of the Open. Now, that being said...
See if Metro can do that tonight.
Yeah, Metro can do that tonight. Isn't Metro a rookie?
Metro is a rookie. He's only made a handful of starts between Arrow and Torque. He's trying to make a statement here.
Yes, indeed, a statement would be made.
If he can win this All-Star race, his stock will indeed rise.
Yes,
maybe some of these teams for next season. They're 4 wide at the finish line.
Oh, and as we're saying it, the
Oh, and Metro killing.
Oh, yep, yeah. The commentator's curse, Metro got spun.
Wow. That
And
just
wow, when you
completed.
look at that, Cam and Josh, Ethron, and Metro are all together. Now, what do
Yeah.
these three have in common? They've had to race their way into an all-star race before. Cam and Josh won, so he didn't have to race his way in this time. Last time he did. Metro had to race his way in this time. Ethron had to race his way in this time.
That could be a pack of 3 here very shortly. I think they're a little too far away from Metro killing it as it stands, but 2 cars have lost that front pack, and that's Mojo and Captain.
Oh, have they really lost one pack?
Yeah, they lost
yes, they
just
have.
lost the
Oh no.
draft, and they're going to try to have to work together to get back to it.
Well, those two are veterans. They can handle it.
Yeah, it looks like they might have a sniff of Gamer Boy's draft here. Yeah, Captain should be able to get Gamer Boy here out of the quad oval. Ride back to the lead. Love, former All-Star race winner, to the lead. A couple of first-time winners this season. Trick Olympic and Cool Swag. Trick Olympic won last season, or last week, his first event, All-Star race event, tonight. Ooh, and Captain punts Gamer Boy. See what lap they're turning here.
This brings me back to the last time I was in the booth. Last time I was in the booth was at, I believe it was at Bowman Gray Stadium for a BRA race. And I accidentally sniped Maggio Magic.
Let's not snipe anybody here tonight. I don't think that'll be a problem.
Oh, no.
But these leaders are about to come up to lap Walker.
Walker ain't gonna give an inch.
We'll see if he gets out of the way. He might make things interesting. You never
He's
know.
waiting on somebody.
Lap 16 here. G-Cox to the lead, 2-time All-Star race winner. Cool Swag in tow. And Gamer Boy to the bottom. Now these guys really fan out as they hit that first corner into the quad oval. And then they funnel right back down as they go into these corners. Makes it really tough for these guys. Not much room.
Indeed they do.
Especially with how the culture is nowadays. Not a lot of guys wanting to give inches where they probably need to, making this race a lot more interesting.
Yeah, these corners are very, very tricky. It almost gives me Daytona Pro vibes. And if you've ever seen Daytona Pro, there's only like 3 lanes at Daytona Pro. Granted, there's less banking here, so it makes it a little bit easier to race. But boy, when there are a lot of cars in a pack in those corners, it can feel like a traffic jam in LA.
Well, I hate to interrupt you, Timmy, but if we go back and we look at this front pack here, they are not really working well together. And look at Ethron and Cam and Josh. They are making some time here. I think they definitely could maybe catch this front pack before the stage break. We're just over halfway to our comp caution.
Yes, indeed. Now, last time we saw people working together like this to catch a huge pack, someone lagged out. So let's hope that doesn't happen again.
Here comes Walker. Looks like he's going to get out of the way. Maybe. Went down below
Walker's
the
not
apron.
gonna get out of the way. He's going to slow down that lead pack so those cars behind can catch up.
No, I think he'll get out of the way here. Hopefully. Well, he's staying in the center. Oh, he's weaving back and forth. We'll see what he does here. He's gonna stay high. He's looking for someone. He's gonna tag along with this pack here. And he's gonna race with the pack.
And Cam and Josh
How about this?
Communications, as I could see.
I think he's looking for Captain here. Captain's the one that got into him, making it interesting. This might be good for Ethron and Josh.
Is Walker gonna wreck Captain here? He's on the inside of Captain.
He's trying. Oh,
He's
Captain almost
racing
gets into
hard.
ride. Yeah, if he gets wrecked here, I think that would be on him for not getting out of the way. This has caused Gamer Boy to lose the draft. It looks like Cool Swag's going to back up to help him, maybe.
Yeah,
I believe he will.
That's a teammate right there. That's a wonderful teammate.
Well, this is going to link Josh and Ethron to the pack.
Wow.
Yeah, that's going to help them link back up here. Yeah, they've got the
Maybe
draft.
they weren't strategizing. Maybe they were just waiting for something to happen.
Just hit lap 22. A few laps before we hit that comp yellow. That's going to be our only yellow of the race. Remember, that comes at lap 35.
Yes, indeed. And they have caught the pack.
Oh, they're wrecking hard into the wall. Trick goes up and over.
Trick is in the
That was a big hit. Walker involved in that one. I'm not sure if he took him out, but huge hit for those guys. We'll have to see if they go to the infield care center after that one.
Yes, indeed. And Cam and Josh and Ethron are in the lead pack.
Oh, Ethron's car
is in the lead. No, it's right.
No, yeah.
I can't see.
Little lag there.
I need glasses.
Well, now Cam and Josh. We've been glazing Cam and Josh and Ethron a lot here in this first stage, but for good reason. They've caught back up to the front after losing the draft, not even before they turned a single lap tonight. And they're back to the lead.
Yeah, they did what those two in the Open couldn't do. I wonder who those people are. I'd hate to be them right now.
Looks like Gamer Boy's back with the lead pack.
Oh, what happened?
It's just a little lag stuff.
Oh, never mind. For a sec, I thought Captain Mouse Cop lagged out.
Oh, wow. Walker's not doing Trick Olympic any favors.
There's the world champion right there. Ethron in the lead right now. What a comeback.
It's back down there. We haven't talked a lot about Bear tonight, but he is just riding around in that pack behind.
Yeah, he's running around
that's
that
tailing the
right
field. That pack's tailing the field right now. My phone just died. Let's see if I can charge it.
I would keep an eye on that pack right there, because not only is Bear in it, but Metro Killin's in it, and also Mojo.
Oh,
never mind.
Mojo gets turned by Metro Killin.
It's the commentator's curse. Every time I say Metro's name, he wrecks. We might as well not even mention him anymore.
Well, I can guarantee you before this one's over, his name's gonna creep right back into the picture.
Yeah,
and this pack is.
Right.
Walker has rejoined the front pack to make it interesting.
I think Walker's gonna call something right here. He don't get out of the way.
Looks like they're getting around him pretty smooth, like right now.
Oh!
And Josh has lost that pack.
Oh, the defending winner lost the pack. Dadgummit.
Looks like Walker's trying to get him. He might be trying to. Oh, hard in the wall goes Ride. Off of the bumper. Oh, he's back on the track. Off the bumper of Ethron. Looks like they sort that out right away.
Yeah, Ethron
takes the front pack down to just a few less cars. And this is going to be the common theme as we go throughout the night, Timmy. We're going to see these 1 to 2 car wrecks happen every so often. It's just a product of this racetrack and the fact that, we don't have any yellows for incidents tonight. So this is just going to keep happening, and it might, break apart the packs, but it also might jumble up the packs again. So we'll be going through a lot of stages.
If you remember, every single time we've been at Texas, at any form of Texas, whether it be Texas 8, Texas by Drake, Wig Texas, if there's a Wig Texas, there has always been controversy surrounding this race. Texas is one of the most controversial tracks on any professional racing schedule.
Yeah, we did a truck race here a couple weeks ago that was just pretty exciting, we'll just say that. And we welcome 9 Shots to the broadcast booth here. Ran a couple races in the Aero Cup Series this season. So I'm going to pull we're commentating the All-Star race. Well, right now Trick Olympic is leading.
Gamer Boy into the
Gamer Boy's now to the lead. 15 cars, I believe. 14 cars in the race right now. Gamer Boy has a lead for now. Here comes Mouse Cop to the bottom. And Cool Swag uses that apron.
Cool Swag's running that Chick Hicks paint scheme that I ran at Disney World when I won. That paint scheme right there is a special paint scheme right there.
I got Mouse Scott Stream full back up. Couple single car racers around the track right now. We got Metro killing by himself. We got Mojo's by himself. Someone's sniping at me. So we look back at the lead pack as they almost wreck. Going to turn lap number 33. So just a couple more laps before we hit this comp caution, Timmy. 2 to go.
Yeah, where are you at, Vapid?
On the track. I'm in the quad oval.
On the track?
No, I'm staring straight down the front straightaway. Here comes Captain, 1 lap to go in stage number 1. And then we'll get to rack them up and do it again for another 35 laps or so. How many? Oh, here goes Love to the lead. Out of the quad over for the final time in the stage. They're fanning out, but Trick Olympic looks like he's going to take stage 1.
That's clearly Trick.
Good pass there. Use all the racetrack that he possibly could. Caution will come out. We'll re-rack the field, and Walker's going to have a chance to get back on the lead lap. It caused a lot of controversy there. Would you like an invite, 9? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Alright, let's see how it stacks up. Trick and Love on row number 1. So it's going to be followed by Gamer Boy and Mouse Cop. Mouse Cop never won the All-Star race. Couple guys up here that never won the All-Star race. Trick, obviously racing in his first. Love is a previous winner of the All-Star race. Gamer Boy and Cool Swag also have not won the All-Star race. Can they get it done tonight? Here they come. They're rolling it. And they'll go into the restart zone. Last yellow flag of the night, and they hit the gas. Green flag's back out.
Trick Olympic off to a good start.
It's a field. We'll spread out.
Missed a shift there.
I thought Walker missed a shift in the back, but here comes the pack. They're going to roar down the back straightaway. Or anything happens here.
Wow, they are bunched up.
They don't get a mulligan here. Love to the lead. Here comes Ride. He's going to try to make a move. Down the front straightaway. Bear all the way to the outside. So much so that he hits the wall pretty hard there. We haven't, like I said, we haven't mentioned his name much tonight. He's been hanging out in the back. He's back up in the front. He's also never won the All-Star race. Gives Ride a shot to the lead.
Official. And look who's back in the lead. Never mind, he was in the lead. But he's up there, Metro killing. Like I said.
Yeah, don't say his name. He might end up, oh, as they hit the wall down the front stretch. Here comes a wreck. G-Cox and Mouse Cop get into it. Oh, unfortunate. And G-Cox is going to be all alone. Not sure how that began. No cautions. Might be a tough end to his night, the 2-time All-Star race winner. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I think Energos, you should have been locked into the All-Star race. Former All-Star race winner, and I believe you are a former All-Star race winner. Unfortunate. That was another Energos. Anyway. To the lead goes Mojo. See who has lost the draft. Unfortunately, Ethron, Trick, and Captain have lost the draft. They're going to have to
The world champion.
They're gonna have to do some work in here to get back to the front. Oh, and it looks like Ride and Glenna might lose the front pack. You know, for some of these guys that have lost the draft, this is going to be a very long stage trying to get back to the front.
Now, a little shameless plug here before we continue.
Oh, Mojo goes around. Multiple cars around. Cool swag. Gamer Boy. Bear. I think Bear might have began that one. I'm not sure.
Oh, no.
And now there are 4 or 5 cars at the lead. Josh, Walker. Walker. Oh, and more wrecking in the back. Glenna, Mojo. Oh, unfortunate. This is very sad to watch these guys get taken out here, and their hopes are dashed.
Stage where it gets more hectic.
This is the second stage, but not for these leaders. These guys are going to have a chance to start working together and pulling away from that pack, unless they, of course, wreck each other. Here looks like we got Josh, the defending All-Star Race winner. Love, a former All-Star Race winner. Walker, who shouldn't be in the race, and of course Metro Killin, who won the first stage in the open. Oh, and he's gonna. Oh, looks like he almost wrecked Walker.
I'm telling you, man, the stage winner is gonna win it.
He did last year.
Will it be a repeat of what happened
Josh
last year?
Josh did last year.
Stage winner.
I hate how this is the only
we have the
race that
defending
Josh
champ.
can win.
Oh, more crashing. Looks like Cool Swag hits a car on the inside, and that is going to end Cool Swag's night. And he's rage quit. Unfortunate end of the night for the.
Don't worry, it's not.
Just the not a points paying race, but of course, if whoever wins will get second shot. We'll have to see about that. Definitely not a good look when you rage quit. Not a good look for your sponsors. This front 4 keeps chugging along. There's 2 behind them, Ride and Captain.
Look at that rookie staying up there.
Duking it
I
out.
refuse to say his name, but I'm still going to talk about him.
I can't believe Walker has now found himself at the front. This is crazy.
I think what's going to happen is somebody's going to wreck Walker out of the lead.
What do you want to bet people start? You want to bet people start complaining about putting cautions in the All-Star race after tonight?
It's going to happen. This is definitely the most controversial All-Star race in Aero history.
No, last year was pretty controversial.
Someone who shouldn't be in the All-Star race is in the lead pack. There's no
You say he won the fan vote.
Split. There was a lag out in the open. There was a controversial open finish. I think this is going to be very controversial. Texas is always controversial.
It sure is. We had a race at Texas in TNS that had the most cautions, I believe. There were like 20 or something cautions, I think.
I was a part of that race.
A lot of yellows I remember from that race. So Texas definitely has a checkered history. So take a look at this front 4. There's 3 orange cars up here, and we got Josh and his black and red number 22 machine.
Now, as these cars are coming around, let's go to the stats of previous years. As said before, the stage winner last year won it, and the stage winner this year is in the lead pack. But then again, the defending champion is also in the lead pack. Now, that goes to say, if all 4 of these cars wreck, look at that pack right behind them, coming into the front stretch now.
Defending champion.
We got
that pack
we got Mousecop, we got Trick, we got Gamer Boy. These 4 drivers, even Mojo Morris up there, those 5 could easily catch those 4 if they wreck.
And that pack is growing.
Yes, indeed. And the bigger the pack, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be,
G-Cox has pulled it off. And he is done for the night.
Tough break, not being able to catch back up and blowing his engine in
Oh,
the
Walker
process.
trying to bump Cam and Josh.
There's gonna be
That-
something that goes down between that second pack.
Well, I'm watching this front four, and they're not really working the best together right now. And that's kind of allowed
Yes, that
this
five-pack's
pack
actually
behind.
catching them.
Yeah, and they seem to have some sort of a system worked out here. It's working a little bit for them, as you
It's
can
gonna
see.
set up for an interesting finish. How many we got to go, Vapid?
When Captain crossed the line, I'll check it out. We were about lap 50 right now, I believe. Let's see. Let's just cross lap number 51.
So it's about, oh, somebody's wrecked. Right,
Uh-oh.
lightning's wrecked. Oh, that pack, the pack
That
was
pack
just
is
getting formed
blown
together.
up.
That's done.
Very unfortunate.
Honestly, there is no chance.
Let's see the
There
replay
is
on
no
Captain's
chance.
screen here. Looks like Captain goes and he hits the inside prop and into ride he goes.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
no.
Mojo gone. He has pulled it off for the night.
Gamer Boy and Trick. That's,
I mean,
that's
what-
the last hope. to catch
You know,
this big pack.
what do you do here, you know?
We have seen two before make it. We have seen two catch four.
I don't know, I
This
think
two
there's...
can catch four.
Well,
in 25 laps, I think it's possible.
Well, let's go back to the truck series here a couple weeks ago. It seemed as though 3 cars was much faster than 2 cars, and these guys have a pack of 4. So we'll have to see how this turns out. Let's see who's in this pack of 2. It's Trick and Gamer Boy, 2 pretty, I'd say, efficient drafting drivers. So we'll see what they can do here.
I would say that good. But here's the thing. Every track has its sweet spot, unless it's Daytona or Talladega or another super speedway. This track is an intermediate. It will have its sweet spot on the draft. Granted, 3 works really well. 4 might not work as well.
I know
2
Timmy's sweet
might
spot.
be better than 4.
Anyway,
I would know this because drafting tracks are my best tracks, even though I wreck out all the time. Or, in this last case, lagged out.
let's see.
The slip does die here.
Indeed it does. If you can get it working though, if you can get momentum, you might be able to do it. And look, that pack of 2 is catching.
And Cool Swag just said Bear pit maneuvered him 2 times. So he just put that tweet out. He is done for the night. He might be joining the broadcast booth here any second now.
We're gonna have a mad
uh-oh.
booth up here.
It's like Josh may have gotten in the apron a little bit, almost slowed
You shooting
2 of those guys down.
It seems like we have an arrow top 4, black and orange. Or Team
I think
Orange
the
is
arrow goes.
decimating black.
20 laps
Hold on.
remaining. Coming to 19 to go this time by. Still a long way to go here. And like I said, this is going to be a long 19 laps for Trick and Game Boy. And even further back, let's go back to Ride, Ethron, Bear, and Captain back here. They've really got to get something working, but I just don't think it's enough time. Let's see Glenna here all by himself. He got taken out early in the stage. Just trying to salvage anything he can.
Coming to probably about 20 to go-ish, roughly, maybe
About
15.
18 laps to go.
Okay, somewhere between there. Anyways, with coming to 18 to go, that pack of 2 is slowly running out of time. They have got to get moving.
Yeah, I think they've lost just a little bit of time. They've got to get some bigger runs going, or they got to grab a third driver. That's the only way I think they can do it. Even though these guys look like they're not working the best together, definitely gonna be better. Unless they end up wrecking each other, which we saw how the Open ended. So it's definitely not over yet. These guys could for sure cause something.
Indeed, it's not. I gotta say, I am very bummed. Ethron won the Open 2 years in a row, and 2 years in a row he has fallen short.
Josh up here trying to go back-to-back in the All-Star race. Nobody's ever gone back-to-back in the All-Star race. Only a few
just out of
people
curiosity.
have won it multiple times.
Just out of curiosity, how, Lynx? Does anybody live in Texas?
Energos.
How did the drivers in the field?
And we want to acknowledge Allen, Texas. There was a mass shooting in Allen, Texas, just outside of Dallas, at a shopping center. So for the victims of that, we'll take a lap of silence when the leader crosses the line. Here we go, 14 laps to go. Glenn is going to pull it off, and he's going to slam into Lynx's car.
That's an L on Lynx's half.
This pack just keeps on chugging here. No gains made by the two cars behind, but that pack that sits behind Ethron and it looks like they have caught. These packs have merged and actually separated. Now it's Gamerboy, Bear, and Ethron, and they've separated from Mouse Cop, Trick, Olympic, and Ride Lightning. And we welcome
we got a pack of 3.
We welcome Glenna back to the booth. He's just pulled it off and gotten out of his car and ran up here. Glenna, can you tell us what happened from your perspective? Glenna, you won a race this season at Las Vegas in pretty spectacular fashion, so you've had a good season so far. Unfortunately, just didn't go your way here tonight in the All-Star race, but don't worry, no points involved here tonight. And we keep on racing. Closing in on 10 laps to go.
We're going to get a pack of 6 here in a minute. There's 2 packs of 3 that's going to catch each other. But that has no match for this pack of 4 that's been in the lead for basically all of this stage.
Yeah, here we go, 10 laps to go, and they've all but run out of time here.
And look at that,
this pack
my
of 6.
prediction in the lead pack.
Metro killing. Definitely, this is a surprising.
Oh, you said his name now. You said his name now. He's gonna lose now.
But no, this has actually genuinely surprised me. I didn't, we've only seen a handful of races out of him so far, and I didn't expect him to come out swinging here, especially in the All-Star race. But wacky things tend to happen in these non-points races, so we'll see what he can do. If he can collect this victory, would definitely rise his stock here, and maybe some of these teams next season might want to pick him up. He'll get the second spot for the livery. And here we go, Josh. And Walker. Let's talk about Walker here really quick. He was down and out in that second stage. He backed it up to that front pack, made it interesting. They all wrecked. And here he is. Back.
Oh, he shouldn't even be in that pack right now.
Back in the front, yeah, and like he was saying, interesting. It's interesting how he got into this race. It looks as though there was an impromptu fan vote. Yes, we are on lap 69.
Oh, Walker got into the wall a little bit there, almost caused a wreck.
7 to go.
If there's a
down
wreck
the back
now in that lead pack, whoever breaks away from it is going to wind up being your winner.
I think if they do wreck, I think they're... Oh, Bear is getting really aggressive with the bumpers right now. that pack behind it, they're about a lap, yeah, half a lap behind here, and yeah, even if these guys at the front,
bumpers here, feet
yeah,
deep in the truck race.
yeah, you do not want to use the bumpers here. Oh, Walker almost comes down into Josh as they go down the backstretch.
They are just playing the NASCAR shuffle over here.
Here we go, 5 laps to go, this time by. Oh, and they wreck!
Oh,
Metro Killing slides down to the inside and hits Lynx's car hard.
Dang it.
Josh
And then there were 2.
Josh is out of it.
No.
It's down to
no.
Walker.
And it's now down to these 2. If these 2 wreck, that pack is right back in it.
I'm boycotting if Walker wins. He should not
If
be in this
Walker
race.
wins, this is going to be the most controversial all-star race in Aero history.
I think even in just all history, we haven't seen anything like this happen. 4 to go now. Walker and
In
Love.
racing history.
Love, the
Something
current
could
points
happen
leader.
between them 2 again, and then Josh can just sneak it from them.
That would be a defending champion move right there.
I don't see these guys. I don't see these guys wrecking each other.
Happen to Walker. Let's see if that happens.
Uh-oh, yeah, I caught that on my mini-map. Metro Killing goes around again. Such a good night comes to an end. Looks like we may have jinxed it to me. 3 to go.
I honestly think his stock has risen because of this performance.
That's going to put him back to 10th.
Even though he wrecked, I think that he is a very good driver, and I think he's going to do some great things in this series.
A little dangerous, though. He was up front for the majority of this race, and unfortunately his night comes to an end.
He reminds me of the
Josh has
fellow
really
that
fallen
they
down the
raced in
order.
this league. Can't
2 to go.
put my tongue on the name, though.
Love and Walker, mono e mono.
Josh is pulling it off.
Team Orange over here.
Josh has pulled off engine troubles for the number 22 car. Down the back straightaway. And into turns 3 and 4, Walker goes for the inside and to the race lead. Off the final corner.
Messed up.
Here we go. Metro Killing is a lap car. We'll see if they get back to him. White flag is in the air in the All-Star race. And it's sponsored by Credit One Bank. Love and Walker.
Here we go. This is going to be interesting.
Love's got a big run here. What does he do with it? Looks like he's going to go below Walker.
Oh, he goes below Walker.
Perfect opportunity for Walker. What does Love do? Does he throw the block? Huge run coming out of turn 4. To the outside he goes. Does he fake him? But they're going to be side by side. To the line. Photo finish. Walker is going to come back. And he's going to win the All-Star race.
This is the most controversial All-Star race ever. Controversial race? Most controversial race ever.
This,
my God. This is the
rest
most
of 'em
controversial race in
come across the line here.
GTA racing history. What an event, honestly. Holy.
Wow.
This will go down in the record books.
Walker picks up his first All-Star race victory. Second place, Love, current APS points leader. Metro Killing, obviously. Big night for him, ended in a pretty tough way. But, you know, final thoughts, Timmy. What do we think of this All-Star race?
I think it, honestly, I'm glad it's not a points race, because if this was a points race,
and I think
everything would be terrible. This was definitely the most controversial All-Star race in not only Aero history, but as you said, in GTA racing history. GTA NASCAR racing history.
You're right.
The way All-Star races are played out will never be the same. The strategy will change. Everybody will try to make those last-ditch moves. It's insane.
Intergos, what do you think these?
At least it ended clean.
What do you think the potential? What do you think about the potential for one race suspension for something that happened in the Open? What do you think about that? Do you think that would be epic?
And
well,
Ezron, open winner again, but comes up short. Oh no. How do you feel about it?
well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We have to cut to USFL on FS1. We'll see you next week.